can see the little red light, so I know you're on me. Welcome, children of Earth. Sorry about my stupidity. I'm feeling a bit giddy today. Okay. So, what I have explained that Imani is a part of this earth. I mean, it's happening all around you, but it's beyond your ability to see. So now let's think about the other realms. What is magic? Again, I am focusing on this. I don't know why, because I've already explained this once. Magic is an inner desire for a certain thing to happen. But your focus must be very sharp and pinpointed within your mind to focus the energies from your mind to practical application. How about that? Oh, I'm getting smart, I'm getting smart. Okay. There are 9 realms. Now, there can never be more than 9 realms, I'll tell you why. Because 9 is the highest number. What's that I hear you say? Well, about 11, 12, 13. They don't exist. Why? Because it's a singular digit. Did you realize that 9 is... You could try this experiment if you want. Go through the 9 table. You know, 1 9's 9, 2 9's a 9, 3 9's a 9, 4 9. Yes, it is correct. You'll find if you use the last figure on 9's on the 9 table, will revert back to 9, always. This is the perfect number. So what about 10? Well, 10 is 1. It's 9, then you go to the power of 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way up to 9, and you go back to 1 again. But man in his stupidity has decided he's going to change all that and have little noughts on the end of it. But in reality, the 9 is the ultimate number. So there are 9 realms. Do not confuse these, as I said before, with, what word am I looking for? Dimensions.
Dimensions, yeah.
Do not confuse it with dimensions. Don't bite, kid. He must be hungry, he's chewing his fingers down to his elbow again. Okay. The realms, you know, Tolkien had it worked out perfect. So much so, he wrote several books referring around with reference to Middle-earth. He did maps to Middle-earth. This man had entered Imani. For if you talk of Middle-earth, you're talking of Imani. All right, I agree there was some elaborations on it, but there again, he was writing a bloody book. And for those who are fired up and interested in Tolkien's work, they're already producing The Hobbit on film, which would be quite interesting. You know, little fellas with big hairy feet. They look like Adrian, but Adrian's a big fella with big hairy feet. Well, hey, it's not even a grin from him today. He's like a statue behind this bloody thing. I should have put him on the other camera. Anyway, great things are happening. Be warned, though. You are in the middle of what we call a cascade. What's a cascade? It's energy that's been drenched on this earth. Your DNA is changing. Your psychic abilities are growing. You will have headaches. You will have pains in the neck. I got a pain in the neck. It's in there. Shut up, she'll hear you.
When she sees it, I'll tell her as well.
Oh my God, I forgot she's going to see this, isn't she?
She is, yeah.
Oh God almighty.
She'll teach you.
I forgot all about
You'll
that.
be sleeping on the settee tonight.
I'm banished to the settee. Anyway, if you had, it's only the third wave, but if you had the whole 7 waves hit you, you would not survive it. The body has to readjust from each wave. Am I talking rubbish? No, I am not. These waves can be measured. Did you know, for instance, the astral body can be weighed, it can be measured, it can be photographed? I heard that. I know who that was. That was someone coming through.
That was the demon in the pit.
Yeah, but that was Mariella getting through to Joan on her phone. Naughty girl. Wonderful things are going to happen where you can actually manipulate matter around you. As I told you before, this body is just an assembly of atoms, and where there's atoms, there's spaces in between. It's not you. The real you is what operates it. When somebody crosses over, you think, oh my God, I will see him again, they're gone. Rubbish. Rubbish. You can hold them, you can kiss them, you can talk to them. The only difference is you have to go to them on Imani. Now, it's identical, really, in one sense, to this world. Fortunately, I don't think there are any cars or buses or things like that. It's a magical world, and it is full of beauty. Now, when we get, I'm sidetracking again, when we get to magic, how are we using magic? We use the guides. If we haven't the power within ourselves, these frail bodies couldn't do anything. They're useless things. So we use our guides, we use the masters. Adrian has been quite successful in weather control. Now, as I said before, it only works 95% of the time. But it does work. Now, are you ready for this? Do you want another experiment? Get on public transport. You see someone in front of you. Concentrate. Focus on them. Focus a tunnel of energy coming from your third eye to the back of their head. Now, in your mind, will them to turn and look at you. They'll get agitated first. Just do it. You must focus with your whole being. I've had people do remarkable things, and they haven't a clue that I was making them do it. All right, I played with it. I was wrong. I got told off by the masters, but it was fun when I did it. So, focus acutely on the back of their head. Do not let your thoughts wander. And tell me how it resulted for you, how you coped with it. Am I all right, Adrian?
You've got 20 seconds before it reaches 10 minutes.
He leaves it to the last minute, don't he? He leaves it to the last. Well, anything you got prepared to go on, Adrian? Is there anything you're planning to put on site?
I don't know yet. I haven't made my mind up.
Yeah, well, after Ning giving that stinger, they've increased their
Yeah,
fees.
I'm very annoyed about that.
You were annoyed. They've done a few alterations, but...
Wow, that
Big
doesn't
deal.
entitle them to an extra tenner off of me.
Well, it's all of us have been stung, but...
They're just greedy pigs, that's all they are.
Well, this is the way of what they call greed, capitalism, all the isms of the world, capitalism,
Like
Communism.
Carol sent me a link to their thing. You can actually force people to pay to get onto your site. You can.
No, I would never do
I
that.
wouldn't do it, but she sent it to me anyway, and it looked interesting. Like you can do them once a year or a lifetime thing, or.
Oh God, I could never do that. Native Spirits did this. I think it's all wrong.
I do as well,
Because you're
yes.
forcing people to do something that is completely not right. And Katrina, oh no, it doesn't matter. I was going to say something about Katrina, but I don't have to. Because we're already dealing with Katrina, and she's doing very well. We have had problems with one member, but she's now been banned and dismissed from the group. Hello, someone's been getting through to me. Someone must love me on the site.
I don't think so.
Ah, shut up. Okay. Namaste, my friends. My blessings and my love go to all of you. Om Shanti.